Each and every day, a St. Paul singer-songwriter records himself on his iPhone performing either a cover or one of his own songs. He then posts that video on social media.
And last month, Zachary Scot Johnson passed a major milestone. In tonight's Maury Stories, Maury Glover shows us what the Song a Day project is all about.
Music is, I think, the greatest job in the entire world.
As a full-time musician who plays 75 to 100 gigs a year, not a day goes by where Zachary Scot Johnson isn't practicing his craft.
It never gets old is a big part of it. It's just something that is always interesting, always unique.
Not a day goes by where Johnson also doesn't contribute to a project that has consumed a quarter of his life.
10 years is a long time. 10 years is a chunk of your life. And in some ways, it feels like half of that. It feels like it's been 5 years. And in some ways, it feels like I've been doing it longer. It's hard to remember a time before doing it in some ways.
For more than a decade, Johnson has recorded a song every single day and posted it on YouTube.
Hey everybody, this is Zachary Scot Johnson, the Song a Day Project,
where I try to record a song a day every day for as long as I can keep doing that.
Some are covers, while others are his own works of art.
Unhelpful is ugliness.
But every one is special in its own way.
Loving is leadership. I thought it would last maybe a month or two. 10 years later, here it's still going. But
hey everybody, my name is Zachary Scot Johnson. I'm going to try a new series here called the Song a Day Project.
Johnson started the Song a Day Project on September 6, 2012, as a way to get some exposure and reach new fans as the music industry shifted from CDs to online. Since then, he's recorded more than 3,700 videos and racked up more than 42 million views. But he tries not to repeat a song if he can help it.
I tend not to rehearse much because I think a lot of times the magic that happens in discovering the song, and that only happens in like when you're actually learning the song.
These old walls could speak, what I'll tell it have to tell.
Over the years, the songs have marked some of the major moments in Johnson's life, like his last night in his house in Arizona before moving to Minnesota.
Any moment.
Just a week late already.
We thought this would be a good time to sing a Dory Freeman song.
Or singing a duet with his wife in the hospital while she was in labor, waiting for the birth of their first child.
You can't save me, but I never asked you to.
I've aged, we've all aged. I don't know that like specifically my look has changed too much other than just pretty natural aging. Haven't had any work done, so.
Johnson has also been joined by over 300 guest stars, like actor and musician Jeff Daniels, singer-songwriter Sean Colvin,
Alive inside of you.
and Creed Bratton from the TV show The Office.
If you believe it.
The singer Donovan even flew him to Ireland for 9 days to perform with him at a folk festival.
It's been very good for my career. I've gotten to play with people who like I just never would have gotten to even meet, much less play. I mean, that alone to me has made it worth doing. Far, far away.
Before he started, Johnson says he had reservations about putting himself out there on such a regular basis.
Maybe it's because I've been doing it so long, I don't really feel complete in a day until I've done it. At this moment, it feels like I could do it every day of my life. It feels like I don't want to do this. I don't want to have a day without it.
But he says taking the risk paid off, and he'll continue doing it day by day.
There are days that I don't feel great about the song that I'm putting up or wish I had a little more time to invest in it. But that's part of the process. And I think for anybody out there who's kind of not sure that it's for them, just like take the leap. As cheesy as that sounds, you just never know what's on the other side unless you do it. And for me, it's been so worth it.
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover.
See you tomorrow.
Fox 9.
You know what's amazing is he loves doing that, even with the pressure of having to come up with something new every single day. That is remarkable.
What a way to record life's journey for him, right?
And the stories. I mean, what an incredible way to make the most of every day.
You know what I missed in that piece? It was a very good piece, but I wanted to hear Maury sing with him. And Maury's a good singer, by the way.
I know, he really is. So we're hoping, I mean, it's not stopping anytime soon, so maybe we get Maury in there.
Maury.
Incredible. Yeah, check out all of his YouTube performances that he's had so far.